There was no way to imagine just how profound an impact this trip would have on my life. Walking off the plane into Panama was about to steal my entire heart and show me just how beautiful it was. But not only the land, which is by far one of the most breathtaking places I've laid eyes on, but the warmth in the smiles, welcoming embraces, plates of food offered by strangers, directions given even if only half understood, and seeing how happy people are being with each other. That 5-day trip gave way to me coming home and immediately deciding I had to go back. Within less than 3 months, I was back on a 5-week trip, but this time to explore more. I went to Colombia, Panama, and Costa Rica. I had to see if the greatness extended beyond Panama, and of course it does. Latin American culture is filled with history, good and bad, pride, so much love for others, amazingly beautiful traditions of ceremonies that include dancing, costumes, huge parties, food. Oh my God, the parties are never ending. Imagine being surrounded by people that take care of their families and business, celebrate life and everything in it, and show those around them respect and dignity regardless of who they are. That is what I felt. And look at me. I don't blend in well, so of course I'm always the gringa in the group, but I always feel welcome. I've now spent time in different places, and I think some people get the wrong idea of what that actually is like for me. I do not stay in hotels or even high-end Airbnbs. I stay where locals live. This is part of the reason I am able to move around so much. It is also one of the main things I love so much about what I do when I'm not home. But make no mistake, this isn't vacationing or sightseeing in luxury like most think. I've continued to go to Panama 2 more times for 4 weeks, to Ecuador, Colombia again, Belize, Guatemala, and El Salvador. I went to Panama specifically for their November holidays because I was so in awe of the festivities and the dress. I also became an established patient for dental in Panama City after a dental emergency in Costa Rica. I've enjoyed volunteering in El Chorrillo, a notoriously dangerous neighborhood where the kids love learning English and the old guys think I hustle them at Domino's. There are bad parts, poverty, parts that make me sad to see and wish there was more I could do. This is what sets apart traveling from vacationing. This is also what leaves imprints on your life that change you in ways that nothing else can. Seeing the world from roads of others in a way that is culturally candid is a gift that you can give yourself that will strengthen your ability to make decisions in schooling, business, traveling, relationships of all kinds, and especially how you show up in the world. Having grown up in the Northeast, lived in Texas, and now in Florida for nearly 10 years, I have seen different social structures at play in the U.S. Now, having traveled to both Latin America and briefly to Europe, it is stunning to see how important it is for everyone to get out in the world. Not only vacation, but travel. See places like a local. Feel like what it feels like to be there for more than 5 days. One major factor in making this happen is to learn the language. If I had a quarter for every time I had to say, mi español no es bueno, I could fund a whole nother trip. It's embarrassing, and estoy aprendiendo. Even if you think it sounds stupid, just say it. Every native speaker appreciates you trying. From experience, I can say that I've met so many non-native English speakers traveling. They are just as nervous, and I assure them their English is 100 times better than my insert any other language. Now let me know, I almost always travel alone. Solo traveling isn't something I ever put much thought into. It just happened because there are places to go and things to see for which I will not wait for someone to go with in fear of that day never coming. All the time I'm afraid, and you know what? I just do things scared. I solo journey to Hispanic countries, I communicate in different languages, sit in places alone, meet new people, walk across sky-high hanging bridges in the middle of rainforests alone, hitchhike across the country, got lost on a backcountry road, get sick with E. coli, run off a cliff paragliding over a lake, all kinds of crazy things that terrify me. I just do them scared because I'll never regret doing them, but I will always regret what I didn't do. I encourage you to travel with others, but also alone. Let yourself be with your own compass. Wake up and let your days guide you. It'll all work out.